Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. We're back with Mass Effect Andromeda and my first playthrough of the game, playing on hardcore difficulty. Last time we made it into the Nexus and into operations, because that's apparently where people are. We are lacking some arcs. In fact, we're lacking all of the arcs apart from our arc, and that is presumably going to be one of the mysteries that we are going to have to solve, I suppose. We have checked out the people in charge, of which I don't really remember all of the names, but we have met them. We have our first proper mission, which is to go to a planet, I believe, called EOS. We are going to make sure that we can have some outposts on there, and we also have a murder mystery that we are going to find out more about over there. But before we do that, we have another little mission. That little panel right over there almost electrocuted a poor engineer. So we are going to try and see what the hell is going on with that. And for that, we have our trusty scanner who can find electrical... I don't exactly know why the electrical line goes like that. That seems a little bit inefficient, to be honest. But we need to follow this thing. So that is... Okay, so that is on the second floor, presumably, right? So we need to go up here. Yes, indeed. Scanny this thing.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Alright, let's... Can I? Do I need to go, like, in here? How do I do that, then? Don't exactly know how I do that. But weren't there more lines? Power lines? No, those are not power lines, I don't think. That's just reflection. Alright, so, okay, how do we... I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, just so you know. But, does it have anything to do with this? No? Or have I sort of done it? Possibly I have done it. Because I don't think that... Do I need to... Okay, so the power... Okay, you know what? Let's go to journal. Helios... Nexus... Yes. Station sabotage. Investigate operation center site. Investigate militia site. So, okay, so we are... Alright, never mind. We are just simply gonna keep going here. We have militia down here, so presumably there's gonna be more panels somewhere. Possibly. Like in here somewhere. Nothing there. No, you seem to be working on something that works. Alright, I'm not entirely 100% sure exactly how this works.
Was toxic. What if they store
Yes, we're supposed to talk to you too. Why don't we do that as well? Hello, Professor Herrick.
Life is infinitely. You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Well, isn't that just lovely? And yes, I am gonna be super annoyed about how they made the Turian and Solarian models, because why the hell are they leaning backwards such as they do? That's so strange. Why did they do that? Didn't they have the character models from the previous games to work with? Almost seems like they didn't. Alright, yes. Hey, can I join?
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop, or lab, you know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
It is very, very sad. But yes, skill up. I was supposed to talk to you as a final bit. So there we go. Have some more skill points. We'll look at that later. But yeah, I don't think that there's much more I can scan in here. Oh, no. There absolutely is. Alright. No, this is the militia. Fine, this is the militia office. Okay, and then operations center site. Isn't that... Wait. Operations Center is... That's colonial. Wait. Operations Center. That's habitation deck. Oh, that map is really not helping me, is it? Operation Center. This is not Operation Center. This is the store. Isn't Operation Center where I was with Tan? This is Colonial Affairs. This is this is Pathfinder headquarters. Oh, am I going to... Ah, I'm going to the other side with the Krogan, I believe. Surely. Or, no, well, it just says Cash's office, but he might be here. No, this is not the place. So is it up here? No, but this is where I was. This is Colonial Affairs. Where's the operations office then? Hey. where are the things, basically? Is it down here as well then, possibly? I don't think it's down here. Because this is the... Oh, yeah. We should probably check this up, by the way. Because I sent out a strike team. Aren't you done? Yes, you are. Did you survive? Awaiting debrief. Yes, do that. Mission successful. A big chunk of XP. Is that... must be for you, that XP. So we have apparently one character, Kilo, who was level 1 but now has gained levels. Ooh, you should go to level 3 immediately. Well, that's lovely. So there's also an Apex mission. And I don't know how these work regarding time. Because there are timers, expires in, etc, etc. Are these in-game time or are these... real world time? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, but this is an Apex mission. Would you like to play the Apex mission in multiplayer send strike team? No, I don't want to do any multiplayer stuff. Bloody hell. Kilo, you're level 3 now, 70% chance of success. Absolutely, start that mission. Good job. So that is something we're gonna have to sort of come back to, I suppose. Alright, well, operations... Oh, is it here? I thought I scanned here. Can't see any... Oh, can we talk to you?
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Alright, well, have hope. I'll deal with it.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened. And I need to know.
Absolutely. So that is somewhere else. Can we talk to you too? We probably can. Hello. Do I need to be in a specific position? Yes, I am.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Absolutely. Try and stop me.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Sounds magnificent. Did you also have a mission for me, possibly?
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Did I do something already? Maybe I did. Alright, absolutely.
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Again, try and stop me, will ya? Alright, there's a console. Oh, there are some sparkly things here. Alright, final proposer, Professor N. Herrick et al. Some reason starting with ... Since we are by definition an invasive species in Andromeda, our inevitable footprint must be laid carefully, and we must preserve anything we replace. The Helios cluster presents an unexpected challenge. We arrive with seed archives and DNA banks to ensure preservation of the biodiversity of the Milky Way, but this cluster is scarred by the Scourge, and its unique flora and fauna are threatened by its turbulence. That too requires conservation. And geophysics VI, I assume, patch notes. So, streamline interface with Omni tool, turn voice recognition to recognize both yeah, this is good one. This is a good one. Turn voice recognition to recognize both aluminum and aluminium. Of course, aluminium is the correct one. Haptic interface no longer defaults to transparent. Also resolves number 27, haptic interface not found. And also customize SAM handshake protocols. Okay, lovely. But there is sparkly things here. Do you know that this thing sparkles? Are you not at all worried about that? Apparently you're not worried at all about that. Are you someone I need to talk to? No. That is definitely sparkling, but yeah, I can't seem to... but I don't want to follow that. Go back to this. I'm going to follow this one. Operation Center Site. Where the hell is the Operation Center site? Oh, I can actually have, you know, a marker on the map in the world, would you know? There we go.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
So that is, let's put that away for now. And we'll go up here. It comes actually into her office. Oh, no, it's probably this one.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Alrighty then. So that is not where we are right now, I would assume. Alright, if we go by her, we'll deal with that. Feels like I've talked to everyone here now. I've gotten a fair amount of missions, side missions, etc. So we don't want to do that one. We are gonna do, yes, we're gonna speak with Sam, and he is indeed on Hyperion. So that's good. Yeah, they said Hyperion on the main deck, so we are going to Hyperion, so that's all good and well. How do we get to Hyperion? Is it through... Yes, through here. There we go. There's the tram. Alright then, let's get back to Hyperion and have a bit of a chat with Sam. But I just ran past Cora, I just saw. So, you know what? You want to say something?
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Yeah, she isn't really my favorite.
Yeah, meeting Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
I appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
Absolutely will do. Alright, we are back, and now that we are here, you know what, go back to Helios' assignment and the spy thing. Where are you located, Mr. Woman? Is that you? No, that is not you. You are in this direction. Where are you working? This is possibly close to where my brother might be. Now we actually get to explore this place, like, properly, which is cool. So, Sarah, it was, yes. What are you doing?
Zara Kellis,
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patil's. A third party seems likely.
Ooh, the mystery deepens. Alright, so possibly you both have been set up, yes.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They'd need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams.
Well,
Raj,
alright.
you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Alright, so that actually went on a little bit further then. Lonnie is a named character. Who are you?
Pathfinder. It's good to see you. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
Well, you know what? It'll probably get better.
We're here now. It'll get better.
That's what I've been telling people. You're here now. As soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
Well, it's good that you're optimistic. Who the hell are you? And yeah, okay. What about your family? No. That's not. Why are you here?
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station. Honestly, I wouldn't have known about this project if Nozomi hadn't reached out to me.
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn. Of all the captains I've piloted for, she's the best. I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, how could I say no to the adventure of a lifetime?
Alright, cool. What about your family then?
What about your family?
I'm an orphan. My parents died on the Mindoir colony when it was attacked years ago. No siblings. I left some friends and distant relatives behind, but I have friends here too. I love piloting, but I like the idea of going back to my roots and farming like my parents did. Someday.
Well, that's fancy, because Mindoir is obviously one of the origins your shepherd can have in the trilogy, I believe. So you're basically from the same place.
How do you feel about all this, now that we're here?
Hopeful. I know, it's a rose-colored outlook, but someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Well, I guess so.
Have to go now. See you later.
Take care.
Her shoulder shrugs are a little bit weird. So is this actually going to be a thing? Am I going to have to talk to like a whole bunch of random people? Is that actually a thing? Well, we'll see. There might be some security footage in this direction, apparently. So I kind of want to look at this. Oh, it doesn't seem to be necessarily that many talkative. Oh, am I gonna have to go back? Because if okay, you know what? No, we are not going back. That is absolutely not what we're doing. Ignore. What was this now? Right. Comparatively alien. Scan Andromeda wildlife. Fair enough. Scan minerals and find a missing science vessel. No, let's only one click. There we go. And also, by the way, I see now that the Nexus has a level as well. Ooh, we need to get that sorted, I believe, at some point. Alright then, we need to just run back. I do enjoy the fact that we're running pretty damn fast. That is always a nice thing. So Sam is in this direction. Anything else in here? Anyone we need to have a bit of a chat with?
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Oh, thank you. We'll go here first. This is our father's cabin. All of the gun. Ooh, a sidearm.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
And you have a model of the SR2 Normandies that I can apparently pick up. Don't exactly know why I picked that up, but maybe I can have a little display like you can have in the trilogy, possibly. Coffee machine.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Maybe not a bean, but several beans. Alright, an archive system. Fair
What's
enough.
on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Alright, so fine, let's check the encrypted logs first.
That log is inaccessible at this time.
Well, is anyone gonna be...
That log is inaccessible at
okay,
this
we're gonna
time.
have to unlock these, I suppose.
That log is inaccessible at this time. That log is inaccessible at this time.
So that's presumably story related in some way. Alright, Milky Way departure.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, and then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Oh well, I don't know if it actually did, but... oh well, a sorry archaeologist. Ah, Dr. Liara Tassoni, here we go.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
It is kind of nice that she is included in this game, and it's going to be the same voice actress. I don't know.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful.
Well, it definitely kind of sounded like her, so yes. What else?
Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
I'm not entirely sure it's the same voice actress, but it damn sure sounds similar. Alright, final entry then.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
Ooh, mysteries concerning my father. Well, 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 can I listen to these now?
That log is inaccessible at this time.
No, I cannot. Alright, well that was interesting. Indeed, we're gonna get some revelations about my father at some point. Also an audio excerpt.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
Well, there you go. Lovely, lovely. Alright then, I think that... Oh, there is more here.
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Well, you know, that sort of doesn't rhyme with Mass Effect 3, because of course in Mass Effect 3 we do uncover a Prothean. It is a DLC, sure, but there is a Prothean, very much alive, and Liara is freaking out about him, so, that didn't really sync up, did it? Oh well, let's get a move on here. We need to chat with Sam about some secret stuff, and apparently possibly some issues with our little connection.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Well, you know what? If we're gonna have this this brain together, let's not hide things from each other.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Well, that's interesting. Secrecy breeds paranoia. I mean, what? I mean, it could scare people if people knew about this, yes.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Wow. Alright. I can delve deeper in this. That doesn't feel... I'm not gonna go wow. That's a little bit too simplistic. Will it hurt? That is a reasonable question, I do believe.
Okay, well, just as long as it doesn't hurt.
The only pain is that which life provides. As I've discovered, this can be a lesson in itself.
It's one I'd rather avoid. So where do we go from here?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
And we are moved into our status screen here for some reason. So we're in Vanguard. What did this do? Select profile. Yes, we are indeed a Vanguard. We were like a scrapper from the beginning, but no. I absolutely would love to be a Vanguard. So rank 1 bonus. How many ranks do I have? I have no idea. Rank 1. Melee damage, melee force, biotic recharge speed, lovely. Power shield, cost reduction, and max shields. And we have siphoning strike, melee attacks, restore shields, that's good. Biotic jump and evades. Instead of a jump yet, use biotics jump. Ooh, I kind of like that. I wasn't too... I didn't like the jump yet too much, but okay, fine, we're gonna jump anyway. It's just not gonna be with a jump yet, I'm just gonna be doing it with biotics. Oh, we're absolutely selecting this, lovely. I could be a Vanguard, it's amazing. I did not think that they had sort of the similar classes. I thought that wasn't a thing. And Vanguard rank 2, 12 skill points each invested in combat. And biotics. So we actually need to do both combat and biotics. I see, and that's 24 points, and if we get 3 points every level, that's on level 8 earliest we can get this. Absolutely earliest on level 8 we can get to Vanguard level 2. Alrighty then, cool. Does that mean that we've unlocked the encrypted files, possibly? Possibly. Ooh, there's a thing here. Memory trigger.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Alrighty then. I did see more things though here that I missed.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Indeed, and also another audio excerpt.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of mass effect relays. This speaks to a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
I wonder if the explanation would be that these recordings were actually done before Mass Effect 3. That could be it. That's not impossible. So, are we gonna find these little memory triggers on the Hyperion? Is that how we're gonna do that? Not entirely sure where we're gonna find more of them. So, okay, what do we do when we have found one then?
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay, something new every day.
Alright then, well, let's play it.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec?
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow, hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
Alright, so we're getting into some information here. He definitely has some personal personal reasons for creating an AI. His wife and presumably her terminal illness. So indeed, that is what we're sort of, I guess, assuming here as well. Alright, and actually, you know what, that kind of fits, or could have fit with the ending of Mass Effect 3. If Shepard would have chosen the path of integrating AI, or rather machine life and biological life, which is one of the paths you can take, would it we have already been where Alec wanted us to be? is what I'm thinking. Anyway, don't really know about that. Again, whatever happened in Mass Effect 3 doesn't really matter in this game after all.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
And we can now start asking about a lot of stuff. So, Sam's location. What do you mean by that?
I take it you're based here in Sam Node?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
Alright, and what about my implant?
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Be careful, please.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything?
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Well, that's
more than you.
That's good to hear, at least. Alright, so what do you know about my brother's condition, by the way?
Do you know anything more about Scott's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing Scott with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
But we don't know exactly what the deal is, so alright. So what's up with our relationship then? How is that gonna work?
What did he mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
Cool, so what is it exactly that you can do?
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Alec Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How did my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
Alright, so there are other SAMs then. Could you, like, hook up to them by some means?
So there are other SAMs out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
So you're the big guy. I get it.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Alright, so of course we're gonna have to go back again to my dad's cabin, which presumably should be my cabin, really, but alright. So now we are gonna have access to at least one, I assume. So indeed, Ellen's disease, that was the first one.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Huh, alright. That is something. With that, where do we find more of those... where do we find more of those memory things then? I guess we'll just find out. But with that, I just wanna loop around this place before we head to the ship. Because yeah, we can talk to Dan, for example.
Ryder.
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
We powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Hey, Sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
He was indeed quite difficult, yes.
No need to sugarcoat it. He could be a pain in the ass.
He and I had our disagreements, that's for sure. Anyway, here's hoping you and I get along better. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Well, I am just the loveliest person you've ever met. So, what's your role gonna be now that we've arrived here?
Now that the Hyperion is docked, what will you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists, but that's been put on hold. I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
Well, thank you. So what are your expectations then of this thing?
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster even 5 years ago...
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either. We all knew there was a possibility on arrival of less than ideal circumstances. When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst.
Well, that is a good sentiment, yes. So what's up with you joining the initiative in the first place?
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way from home.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
Absolutely, that sounds reasonable.
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I have requests to submit, administrators to harass, and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
Well, thank you. You also do the little shrug thing that people apparently do when I talk to them. Alrighty then, I think we are good to go. I want to check out my new ship. I want to see what that looks like. Have they borrowed the Normandy layout, or is it going to be different? And can I find the medbay or something? I don't know if I can. I don't really... Wasn't that through here? Yes. We came through here and got up here, I believe, so no. Can't go there. We are gonna go to my ship. Let's see what that looks like. Well, we are apparently going to the cryo bay. Oh, is this... Did I go the wrong way? Well, bloody hell, I'm in the cryo bay now. Oh, is this actually... Ah, see, it was a different place. It just looked the same.
I'll make it right, Dash.
Alright, hello, Nigel.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Ooh, so he's one of those people.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Absolutely, I will do that. All right, so okay, fine. We need to look at this place before we leave.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the Kett. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
Well, you'll be in the books forever, so I guess that's something.
I'm sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda too. We just have to find them.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. Sooner you figure out where they're hiding, the better.
Will do. Chin up.
Chin up indeed. We also have Dr. Carlyle. Hello.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
Well, you probably did your best.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
Well, how is my brother then?
How's Scott doing?
His condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment, coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! The circuit's fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
Well, we shall see. So are you going to be staying on the Hyperion then?
Are you staying here in the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old?
Uh...
Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
Well, I wasn't really expecting you to join us, really, on the planet, you know.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal.
Absolutely. So what's up with you? Why did you come here?
How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
I think that's a good reason as any, yes.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
Thank you for that. Is that him then? Would that be Scott? Possibly. Alright, we also have Hayes. Hello.
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
Well, there you go. Good, good, good. Everyone else feeling fine? We also have Greer. You are doing better.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father, and Kirkland.
Well, they'll be sorely missed.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah, just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
Absolutely, don't mention it. Any reason for me to go in here? I would assume not. Any of you want to talk to me? I don't think... Basically, I think that you're the same people as was here before. Right, any of you... I don't think I need to talk to the information wall, so we are just gonna run on back to the tram. And apparently, when you are on the tram, can you select different places then? Because I just clicked it. Yeah, dock. Oh, right. Yeah. All right. So operations where we were, habitation deck where we were last. Obviously here now, cryo bay, and we are going to the docking bay.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks and looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Ooh, well, a female Turian on this occasion. That's kind of cool. And yes, the ship definitely has Normandy vibes, even though it's a little bit more mean-looking almost. But I kind of like it. It also is very, very shiny. So, hey, what's up?
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it. You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Well, I didn't do it. What? What do you mean? No, what's up?
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Well, that's a-okay.
Thank goodness. For a sec I thought I was going to have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Ooh, I like the sound of this, and it definitely looks cool inside. Very, very modern and slick. Alright, indeed, this will be an adventure.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Well, there we go. What if it's Joker? That would be
ready to
cool.
go.
I don't think this is Joker, though. It does look very, very shiny and pretty inside, doesn't it? Doesn't it do that? I think, well, I kind of wanted to land on a planet in this episode, but I think that we are going to hold off a little bit longer because, well, now I have a ship to look at. There are people to talk to. There are presumably a couple of things that we can do in here. So, before we land, the next episode we're going to start with just scoping out the ship and see what actually is up with everything, research and all of that, how all of that fits in together. This is gonna be very, very exciting, I have to say. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.